What is up, YouTube? It's your the franchise guy coming at you again with another episode of Philadelphia Phillies franchise. The 32-23 Phillies are taking on the 30-29 San Diego Padres. Unfortunately, we do not have Jay Bruce on our team. That's a real bummer right there. I know this series just happened a couple weeks ago. I believe 2 weeks ago in specific, this series actually took place. Jay Bruce, as everyone knows, became the most favorite player in all of Phillies history. In 2 games, he had 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, and just raked. But Gene Segura starting off this game with a single. I also get back into commentating these games correctly. I know last episode was a lot of talk on Odubel Herrera and stuff like that, but be more commentating this episode. But Koch will follow up that single right there with a home run, his 9th home run on the season. So a pretty good game for, I guess, pretty good start for Andrew McCutchen. He's putting up, all-star caliber numbers. For center field, he's having a complete career revitalization here in Philly. I mean, hasn't had much, going on. The past couple of seasons, he's been injured, has declined a little bit. Played in San Francisco and New York last year. But in Philly, he's got 9 home runs, so he's on pace for a 20-25 home run a season, I'd say. And if he hits anything like that, he can definitely regain that MVP form. I don't need him to hit 300. But JT up now with 2 out in the inning, and he's going to line this one up the middle on the ground right there for a 2-out single. JT also being a very clutch piece to the Phillies hitting court. Domingo German, in 14 starts last year, went 2-6 with a 5.57 ERA, 85.2 innings pitched, 81 hits, a 1.33 WHIP, 33 walks, 202 strikeouts. And that walks to strikeout ratio is the main reason why we traded 2 players for him. 2-2 count right here is going to let up a single. I believe it's going to be a single. No, it's going to be a double at least. It just gets right past. That's Fernando Tatis later in this game off. That's going to be a double right there to start the inning off as Andrew McCutchen misplays the ball when it hit the ground in the outfield. But following up that right there, going to end the inning right there with a strikeout of Hunter Renfroe. Domingo German gets his first strikeout as a Philadelphia Philly. Up now for German, he's going to strike out swinging to end the inning. It's going to be a strikeout battle, I guarantee it. Domingo over here, a pretty big, power arm strikeout pitcher. It has a lot of problems laying up hits right there. So it's up a nice double at this, so it's back-to-back innings with a double. So, I don't know, he's got limited hits per 9. I think that's one way he's going to be effective. I know he's part of this pitching staff who's having some problems. He gets a strikeout right here of Will Myers for the first strikeout of the inning. Follows that strikeout, Will Myers out. Strikeout Ian Kinsler, so back-to-back strikeouts after the double. Back to Phillies now. Rhys Hoskins, he's been struggling recently, but he gets a single up the middle right here with 2 outs on a 2-2 count. Hoskins, batting low to mid-200s. Not something we can afford right now, but Bryce Harper bloops one front of the Manuel Margot playing center field. Hoskins, gets on his horse, goes first to third. Bad throw by Margot, and he is safe at third base right there for Hoskins. Margot, not the greatest arm in center field for Margot, I like to say. Most center fields are known for the great arms. But Domingo German, letting up another hit, so it's 3 consecutive innings with a hit now for German. This time it's not a double, it's just going to be a single as Nick Williams can get to it quickly in the outfield. That is the pitcher right there getting hit. But following that hit, he has a strikeout right here of, number 7, Manuel Margot. So, and with Manny Machado up, gets him swinging 2, so it's 2 strikeouts in the inning. So, he's got a lot of hits, yes, but he's also gotten a lot of strikeouts so far. So, German, doing what he does. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, I want to say, but he's also a power strikeout pitcher. I don't know how to say how he is. Nick Williams right here getting a single split off the ending right there on a 3-1 count. Just drops right in front of Manuel Margot. He is not having a great game in center field this game. I'd say that hands down, as there's been a couple plays he should have had that he just hasn't. And after that, see when Nick Williams can get thrown at second on a bloop single by Maikel Franco. Nick Williams retreated, thinking that Renfroe was going to get it, but Renfroe did not get there in time. He gets thrown out. 1-2 count for German, and German gets another strikeout of Hunter Renfroe. Second strikeout of the All-Star outfielder. Will Myers at the bat now, 1-2 count, and it's going to strike out on that big curveball to end the inning. Another 2 strikeout inning for the recently acquired Domingo German. I mean, Phillies will lead this game so far 2-0. 6 hits, 3 hits through 4 innings. Gene Segura is going to lead off this first inning, literally the 5th inning, I would say, with a double goes over the head of the left field. Left field tried to jump for it because he knew he was going to get there, but misjudged it, and it's going to be his 17th double of the season. Bryce Harper up now. Harper going to send another one into the gap right there. This time it's going to score the run, and Harper is going to get a little more than a single this time as he is on his horse. He's going to go for third. Bad throw again by Margot, and this one is going to be in for a triple. His third triple of the season. I mean, Harper doing a lot better hitting than the real life Harper is, but German gets his zone squeeze right there, letting up a walk, number 18, for the San Diego Padres. Come Greg Garcia as the starting pitcher for the Padres. Night is done. On a 2-2 count, another strikeout swing on a two-seam fastball down the middle. I mean, if Jamaki keeps something like this up, I can see him being on the staff for a long time. I mean, he's got a lot of controllability. I think until his age 30 season, he's controllable. So he will be, under team control, hopefully, right there. I mean, Kingery's leading off with a walk. Hopefully, John will be on the team in some capacity. If it's a starter or a relief pitcher, can really use someone of his caliber. Gonna follow that single up with that walk up with a single right there. Kingery going to advance up to third base as no one's covering right there. German going to lay the sack bunt down. I mean, it's going to be misplayed right there, so the run will score. German is safe, and Franco is safe at second. Everyone's safe on the air by Ian Kinsler. Now up to bat Andrew McCutcheon. He's going to strike out swinging to end the 6th inning, or 5th inning, whatever inning we're in. Bottom of the 6th now, and German's going to get tagged with a home run right here. No doubt shot. Oh boy, I mean, he was doing so good. His confidence was so low. Hunter Renfroe hits him for his 17th home run of the season. And that's one thing German has struggled with his entire career. He's struggled with laying up the long ball. If you look at his stats the past couple of seasons, he's always allowed high numbers of home runs and hits combined. I mean, it's a give and take when you have a power pitcher like that. I mean, oh boy, words are hard. He's gonna sit there and he's gonna get a bunch of strikeouts. He's gonna have a bunch of home runs too. But speaking of home runs, Bryce Harper hits his 12th home run of the season to right field. Just a large high pop up that just kept carrying and just cleared the fence ever so barely. But his 12th of the season right there for the Phillies. I mean, he's not quite where we want him to be for home run totals, but he's doing pretty good. 362 feet for the right fielder. This one's going to literally just clear the wall. I mean, look at this one. Right there. First row, I mean, right fielder Hunter Renfroe is trying to get there, just can't get there. Nick Williams going to end the 7th inning striking out. That's unfortunate. 3-2 count right now, going to strike out Will Myers right here. I mean, German, yes, he left the home run in the last inning, but he is still going strong. I mean, he'll probably at least finish off the 7th inning, I want to say the least, but who knows? 2 outs, 1-2 count right now, and German's gonna get tagged again. Another home run, back-to-back innings with a home run. This time, Austin Hedges, the catcher, hits his 6th home run of the season. I mean, 2 home runs allowed by German so far, 2 home runs allowed by the Padres so far through this game. I mean, it's a 4 home run game between both teams. And I mean, Phillies pitching just isn't quite there yet. I mean, they've gotten good arms. I mean, Cole Irvin so far has been very solid for the Phillies. I just don't think they're quite there yet as German loses Reyes right here, the pinch hitter. I mean, sure, I'm not worrying about him still in the base, but with 99 pitches in the seventh inning, I'm worried about him doing something like that. I mean, this is going to be a 2-out double right here. I mean, Fred Rest, going for a home right here, and he is going to be gunned out by Nick Williams right there. Poor base running decision by the pinch hitting right fielder right there. Gets gunned, but Kirby Yates in 16 games is 0-2 with a 4.96 ERA, 4 saves. I mean, that is quite un-Kirby Yates related, uh, because he's actually a very good pitcher, probably the best bullpen piece, in the real life Padres organization. But you see right there, Maikel Franco going to hit a double, going for third actually on this one. Gets a sliding in triple against Kirby Yates. I mean, lefty on righty crime right there, hands down. And will come Phil Gosselin, the pinch hitter, our favorite pinch hitter we used so far, I guess, in the series. I mean, he's banged 313, 4 homers, 18 RBIs, and a stolen base. And on the 3-2 count, he's going to drop one into left field. Franco will score, and Gosselin will be safe at first base. I mean, this is, you get results, you get used more. It's plain and simple. And I mean, especially with Yates being the lefty, is easier to go with someone like Gosselin, who has a very high, strikeout or I guess contact rating against lefties. But in will come Hector Neris as Germán's day is done in one game. He is allowed 2 strikeouts, no runs, no hits. But 1-2 count right there for the first batter of the inning is going to be a single up the middle. So much for such as no hits through one inning. A 3-2 count right there. Hector Neris will get tagged for a home run. A 2-run bomb to left field. Hunter Renfroe, second home run of the game. 18th of the season. I mean, you just can't. You can't be laying up home runs like this. I mean, that's the third home run allowed by the Phillies today. I mean, as long as his offense is clicking, I mean, I don't see the Phillies who win the offense doesn't click like that. But look at that, you know, easy go to the third base there. Franco air mills that one to Hoskins. I mean, we get it back to Franco right here by Kingery. But again, that's just mistakes right there that shouldn't be made. I mean, in will come Nick Kingham, the recently acquired pitcher from the Pirates, coming out of the bullpen at wearing number 53. I mean, 12 games, he is 2-5 with 0 saves, a 6.29 ERA. I'm not sure how much of this is actually from the Phillies, how much of this is still from uh, the Pirates, but he will walk in Kinsler, the first batter he sees in a Phillies uniform. That's never something you want to see, especially from a bullpen piece like this. But on the 1-2 count, he will get a fly ball to deep center field. Andrew McCutchen has it to end the inning. I mean, Andy Ashby, head coach for Padres, making some double changes right now. I mean, Padres, they're down by 2. They need to make a final stand right here. In will come Aaron Loop, the former Philly we acquired last season from the Blue Jays, the, I guess, past trade deadline. But Bryce Harper up right now, going to get a jam shot to the left side right there, going to just barely get thrown out for a 1-2-3 inning by Loop. I mean, Machado, good thing he has some great range because he was definitely stripping safe on that one. But in will come Seranthony Dominguez in 30 games. He is 2-0 with 4 saves, a 2.27 ERA, 31.2 innings pitched, 38 Ks, and both lefties and righties are batting under 200 against them. Starts this game, I guess, gonna start, you Fernando Tatis's career against Sir Anthony Dominguez off with a strikeout right there for 2 outs in the inning. And on the 2-2 count right there, going to get a pop-up to second baseman Scott Kingery. And the ball is caught right there. I mean, that's going to end the inning. A 6-4 victory for the Phillies. I mean, yeah, we're not pitching. I'm sorry. I mean, I know I just did a bunch of trades for pitching in the last episode. I'm not really trying to blow out our farm system to acquire starting pitchers. I know I said it's going to be a mostly realistic franchise. I know I kind of made it unrealistic last episode with the amount of trades I did, but I felt like it was moves that were both teams would feel comfortable making. But if you guys like this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you guys missed any episodes, hit the playlist down below as it's full of Phillies goodness. Until next time, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that reminder button because I make videos every single day, sometimes up to 2 times. Peace out, rock on, stay classy.